Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Blues Chronicles from the Berg. This year, Dr. Tim Jones's capstone media arts class has partnered with the Blues Society of Western Pennsylvania and RMU Radio to bring Pittsburgh area blues artists to campus for a chance to meet the artist and listen to their music. Tonight, I'd like to welcome Andy Widger, Hernan Bruzzella, and Brad Dawson. Together, they are three members of River City Blues, one of Pittsburgh region's best blues bands. They play a blend of rock and rhythm and blues, traditional blues, Chicago blues, and Texas swing. Hi, Andy, Hernan, and Brad. Welcome to RMU.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, let's hear a couple songs from you guys tonight.
All right, most of the songs we're doing tonight are going to be originals, but this is a cover by the fabulous Thunderbirds. It's a harmonica instrumental to highlight Hernan.
1, 2, 1, 2.
That was Hernan Bruzzella. All right, now we're going to do an original, and this song is about having a friend that always asks your advice, but then never takes it. Well, you call me up, you say you're a mess. Want my advice, you're so depressed. Well, I don't know why I bother. Goes in one ear and out the other. If I told you once, I told you twice, but you never ever listen to my advice. Well, that girl you had, she treated you right. She never knew if you'd be home at night. Well, make up sex only goes so far. Then you got drunk and wrecked a car. If I told you once, I told you twice, but you never ever listened to my advice. Good time, Joe, you tell a good story. This is real life, it ain't about glory. Well, play your games, you're gonna get burned. I don't think you'll ever learn. If I told you once, I told you twice, but you never ever listened to my advice. You call me from jail, sniffling and snuffling, pay your bail. Well, ain't that something? When I hesitate, you swear and curse. If you're ever gonna change, it's gotta get worse. If I told you once, I told you twice, but you never ever listened to my advice. My advice, my advice. Thank you so much. This next one's a slow minor key blues. Always sounds so sad. Well, my mama, she done told me this is a mean old world. Yeah, my mama, she done told me this is a mean old world. Well, I never understood her till I was out there in the cold. Well, I thought I found love, but I was just another rung. Yeah, I thought I found love, but I was just another rung. Well, I was just a step in your ladder. Ooh, girl, that stung. Well, I never get too happy, 'cause I know I'll get knocked down. No, I never get too happy, 'cause I know I'll get knocked down. Well, it's always one thing or another, but the blues go on and on. Yes, they do. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Hi, Dom.
Thanks for bringing the guys to Robert Morris today. Appreciate it.
It's been a great experience.
Yeah. Let's start out with an easy question for you. How about a little background about yourself and maybe how you guys formed River City Blues?
Yes, well, I spent most of my life in Western New York, just north of Bradford, PA, and played in a lot of different kind of bands up there, but from 1990 on, I played with a band called Mojo Hand Blues Band, and we've had a 26-year run with various members. But then when I retired, my wife wanted to move back to Pittsburgh. She was a Pittsburgh girl, and her daughter was here and grandkids. So I said, well, we'll try it. And we came down and loved it. And I wanted to play. I started going out to blues jams to meet people. That's where I met Brad at Spiel's Tavern in New Alexandria. And about 6 months later, he gave me a call, said, we need a bass player. And we've been going ever since. And Hernan joined us in 2022, and it's just a fun band.
Yeah, I've seen you guys and you play great.
Thank you.
Really enjoy it. So, what got you interested in the blues?
I think like a lot of people, I listened to like the British Invasion, Rolling Stones, Cream, Led Zeppelin, and the music was always bluesy, and then they'd have a few numbers on there that were actual blues covers, and just kind of checked it out a bit. The other thing was I was very lucky in that in New York State when I turned 18, I could drink in the bars, and I used to go to this place south of Buffalo called the Bell Star. And it was the greatest place I've ever been to. I saw Muddy Waters there 3 times and a lot of other like classic blues players that aren't around anymore. And I just felt so good when I was in that place. It's like I gravitated towards playing the music.
What got you interested in playing bass guitar?
Initially, I wasn't. I was a guitar player, but they needed a bass player.
Like, funny how that works out, huh?
It's actually worked out. I think I'm more suited to it, and you can always get work. There's not enough bass players. There's too many guitar players.
There you go. Well, how about we have a couple more songs, Andy?
Sure. All right, we got a song here. I wrote this a long time ago, but it still applies today. This is called Living Check to Check. Ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Looking for retirement ain't a very good thing. You ought to live your life while you have your wings. Things I have cost more than I make. Now my nerves are starting to rattle and shake. Living on the edge of bankruptcy, I'm living check to check. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Check to check. I'm out here breaking my back. Check to check. Just get on my feet. Check to check. And I've cut down to my knees. Just get the taxes paid and the roof starts to leak. Now my car is starting to rattle and squeak. Trying to save for my children's education. Then I can't afford my anxiety medication. living on the edge of sanity. I'm living check to check, step forward, 2 steps back, check to check. I'm out here breaking my back, check to check. Just get on my feet, check to check. And I'm cut down to my knees. When I didn't have the cash, I had to use plastic. Now my situation is getting kind of drastic. Paying the monthly minimum for 5 or 6 years. I'm thinking as I'm drinking my 6th or 7th beer. Living on the edge of dependency. I'm living check to check. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Check to check. I'm out here breaking my back, check to check. Just get on my feet, check to check. And I'm cut down to my knees. Check to check, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, check to check. I'm out here breaking my back, check to check. Just get on my feet, check to check. And I'm cut down to my knees. Check to check. Thank you so much. And now we're gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna pick it up a little bit here. This one is kind of a jump blues, one of my favorite things to play. We're talking on the cell phone, girl, you yakety yak. Well, you get real quiet and then you turn your back. Well, you turn to me with your first plan of attack. Well, I've done this before, this ain't my first go round. Well, your lips are moving, but I'm turning off your sound. Don't even think about going out on the town. I said, stop that shuck and jive. Don't you even try. Stop that shuck and jive. Don't you start to cry. Well, your lips are moving, so I know you're telling a lie. She said, I'm gonna go see my girlfriend Jane. Her man's not like it, he keeps her on a chain. He better watch out, she catch that midnight train. She said, I promised to do that thing you wanted to do. Well, we'll do it tomorrow and we'll do it the next night too. She said, Daddy, Daddy, you know I do love you all right. I said, stop that shuck and jive. Don't you even try. Stop that shuck and jive. Don't you start to cry. Well, your lips are moving, so I know you're telling a lie. When I went to bed, you were lying right by my side. When I woke up in the night, I was hugging my dog's backside. Well, I looked out the window, my car was not in the drive. Well, baby, you know you've done it this time for sure. Don't let nothing hit you as you're walking out the door. I'm gonna miss your loving, but I can't take this no more. I said, stop that shuck and jive. Don't you even try. Stop that shuck and jive. Don't you start to cry. Well, your lips are moving, so I know you're telling a lie. Well, your lips are moving, so I know you're telling a lie. Well, your lips are moving, baby, so I know you're telling a lie. Stop lying to me, baby. Thank you.
Well, Andy,
Yes.
how do you handle songwriting in a band?
Well, myself, it's happened a lot of different ways, but lately I tend to write songs when I'm driving in the car or taking a walk. I'll have an idea of the type of song I want it to be, and then I'll just sing over and over again and find words that I like. And then show it to the band. And they add their spin.
There you go. That works out. What musical influences, mentor, or again, some musical influence that affected you in the blues?
Well, so many. I mean, like I said, I got to see a lot of the masters when I was really young. You know, Muddy Waters and Hubert Sumlin from Howlin' Wolf's band. Otis Rush was always a personal favorite, and I loved the swing jump blues of Little Charlie and the Nightcats. And we try to bring that all into this band.
Oh, very good. A nice mix of influences there. Yeah. Andy, you said you've been performing for a long time. What keeps you interested in performing and getting out there?
Love of the music and playing it better, and the interaction with the crowd. Mm-hmm. You know, when I see people dancing and having a good time, it makes it easy to play.
Sort of like when you were doing the sound check tonight, huh?
Correct.
That was fun.
There was some nice dancing out there.
Yeah. If you could take the stage with somebody, who would it be?
Well, they're both dead, but probably Otis Rush and Little Charlie Beatty. Yeah. I would love to play bass for them.
Two great guitar players. Yeah. They're really good guys, too. Yeah. What does the blues mean to you, Andy?
It just reflects life, the good and the bad, and getting through the bad by enjoying the little moments. And I like blues that's humorous and kind of laugh at yourself blues type of thing.
Yeah, there's all kinds, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's great. Before we do one more song, how can everyone follow you on social media?
We have a website, rivercitybluesband.com, that has all our schedule on it, and you can reach our Facebook page from the contact part of that website.
Okay, cool. Well, how about you take us home with one more song?
Okay. This one is a recent number that I wrote. We play at Off the Rails Barbecue in Verona quite a bit, and I was inspired to write a song kind of about it.
Well, sitting at home, bored out of my skull. It's been a while since my belly was full. Slow smoke brisket would be the ticket. Blues band cooking, you know I miss. They're gonna call me an Uber, that would be super. Get to the barbecue. Well, half a mile away, I smell that smoke. They got it all, chicken, beef, or pork. Get a little closer, can hear the band. You're driving too slow, well, step on it, man. Well, I need a Corvette, not the Pony Express. Get to the barbecue. Well, I step in the door, it's a feast for the senses. Ain't hitting singles, man, they're swinging for the fences. Dance floor is packed, all booty is shaking. Telling you, man, ain't nobody fake. Get to the barbecue if you wanna get right. Get to the barbecue all morning, noon, all night. Get to the barbecue. I ain't lying. Get to the barbecue. You know I ain't jiving. Well, get in the groove. You got nothing to lose. Get to the barbecue. Well, I order the ribs, they got that pink ring. Oh man, you know that means they're really the thing. Cornbread and beans taste so good. Cold beer going down like I knew it would. I ain't rolling sevens, I think I'm in heaven. Get to the barbecue. Well, I had my fill and I sit back, just gonna listen to the blues and relax. But she catches my eye out on the floor, shaking her hips and so much more. Well, she's got it all, she's having a ball. Get to the barbecue. Well, I made my move on the slow blues. The band is really feeling it, man, they really got the groove. I take a chance, I ask her to dance. Babe, I thought you'd never ask. Get to the barbecue. If you wanna get right, get to the barbecue. All morning, noon, all night, get to the barbecue. I ain't lying, get to the barbecue. You know I ain't jiving, get in the groove. You got nothing to lose, get to the barbecue. Get to the barbecue if you want to get right. Get to the barbecue all morning, noon, all night. Get to the barbecue. Well, I ain't lying. Get to the barbecue. You know I ain't jiving. Well, get in the groove. You got nothing to lose. Only one thing better than barbecue and blues. Forget your troubles. Shake them loose. Get to the barbecue. Better get yourself down there. Thank you so much.